You in Forum.
Demerara and Essequibo 99.1 FM.
Burby's 99.5 FM. Kaieteur Radio.
Good day. Welcome to your news at noon on Kaieteur Radio. I'm Kevin Smith. Vice President Dr. Bharat Jagdeo revealed this week that $100 million of taxpayers' money have been withdrawn from the country's treasury to finance the gas-to-energy project. While addressing questions about the funding for the project, Dr. Jagdeo noted that the government is seeking a loan from the United States Export-Import Bank and explicitly mentioned that it is not seeking any grant funding. He said the project costs about $760 million. Out of this amount, $100 million has been disbursed from the Treasury as a down payment, leaving the remaining balance government hopes will come from Exim. The inclusion of this substantial loan from Exim will further burden Guyana's debt profile. However, while discussing the country's management of debt, Jagdeo made the case that the country's current debt-to-GDP ratio is very low. And while ExxonMobil Guyana and its partners, Hess Corporation and CNOOC, continue to enjoy tax-free profits in Guyana, the United Kingdom government has decided that the energy profits levy that it introduced last year, which puts a marginal tax rate of 75% on North Sea oil and gas production, will remain in place for the next 5 years, while oil and gas prices remain higher than historic norms. However, it was explained that the rate will fall back to 40% when prices consistently return to normal levels for a sustained period. And in other news, GCAM on Friday made assurances that all systems are in place for the smooth management of the local government elections, slated for June 12th. At a press conference on Friday, Chairperson of the Elections Commission, Retired Justice Claudette Singh, said GCAM is set and ready for the hosting of LGEs on Monday. Chief Elections Officer Vishnu Prasad said GCAM Secretariat is ahead of the game with regards to the implementation of its work plan for the local elections. Prasad said for the areas where there is no contest, those results could be declared immediately after the close of polls at 18 hours. And continuing its Miscellaneous and Urban Road program for the year 2023, the Ministry of Public Works on Friday signed a total of 25 contracts worth $809.1 million for the rehabilitation and construction of roadways in Region 4. The signing of the contracts were overlooked by Subject Minister Juan Edgell. 22 of the contracts were awarded for miscellaneous roads and 3 for urban roads. Minister Edgell said that the contracts would see approximately 10,642 meters of roads being rehabilitated. Works are expected to begin within days and completed in the next 3 to 12 months, he stated. And moving on, the Guyana Prison Service on Friday cremated death row inmate Royden Williams, popularly known as Smalley, despite an objection by father. Smalley's relatives sought custody for his remains so that they could bury him in his hometown located in Region 6. At the press conference, facilitated by the Hughes, Fields and Stobie law firm, Williams' father, Morris Williams, said that they bury their dead. The elder Williams said that the family is Christian and do not subscribe to cremations. He said requests were made to the Guyana Prison Service for his son's remains to be handed over for him to be buried according to his religion and custom, but that request was denied. And St. George's High School will be rebuilt by the government at an estimated cost of $253.8 million. The school was completely destroyed by fire in July of 2022. On Friday, the Ministry of Education signed 6 contracts for the rebuilding of the school, which is expected to be completed in 5 to 7 months. The contract signing took place at the ministry's Brickdam location. And to wrap things up, a Mibikuri Blackbush polder man who was injured in an accident on Thursday, June 7th, has died. We understand that the deceased, identified as Navendra Budu, was transported to Mibikuri Hospital in an unconscious state but died one day after being transferred to the New Amsterdam Hospital and then the Georgetown Public Hospital. Reports are that 20-year-old Budu, called Brian, of Mibikuri North, was riding a motorcycle bearing license plate number CK6914, while Marvin Orion was riding a motorcycle with trade plate number JYT2 when the accident occurred. And that does it for your news at noon on Kaieteur Radio. I'm Kevin Smith. Thank you for listening.
Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's Newscasts. Streamed live on 6 different mediums, reaching hundreds of thousands. Advertise today and watch your dollar grow. Call us on 225-8465 or 226-8210 today.
Kaieteur Radio.
Covering Guyana from coast to coast.
Demerara and Essequibo 99.